What's up, YouTube algorithm? What's up, YouTube algorithm? It's your Terrier's Train Woods. I need a short name for this operation, and we're back. Well, today you already know what's up. Holiday history. Let's start, or as you know, as Dr. King's birthday. Yes, the legend, the man who changed civil rights for all. The man, the real life version of T'Challa. The man that said, I have a dream. The man who made a place better for everyone. Man. Well, first off, we're listening to I Have a Dream.
I have the pleasure to present to you Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr.
Oh yeah, you can find this easily. It's on YouTube.
I am happy to join with you today in what will go down in history as the greatest demonstration for freedom in the history of our nation. Five score years ago, a great American in whose symbolic shadow we stand today signed the Emancipation Proclamation. This momentous decree came as a great beacon light of hope to millions of Negro slaves who had been seared in the flames of withering injustice. It came as a joyous daybreak to end the long night of their captivity. But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. 100 years later, the life of the Negro is still sadly crippled by the manacles of segregation and the chains of discrimination. 100 years later, the Negro lives on a lonely island of poverty. I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. I have a dream that one day on the red hills of Georgia, sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will they be able to sit down together at the table of brotherhood. I have a dream that one day, even the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. I have a dream. My poor little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today. I have a dream that one day, down in Alabama, with its vicious racists, with its governor having his lips dripping with the words of interposition and nullification. One day right now in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all flesh shall see it together. This is our hope. This is the faith that I go back to the South with. With this faith, we will be able to hew out of the mountain of despair a stone of hope. With this faith, we will be able to transform the jangling discords of our nation into a beautiful symphony of brotherhood. With this faith, we will be able to work together, to pray together, to struggle together, to go to jail together, to stand up for freedom together, knowing that we will be free one day. This will be the day when all of God's children will be able to sing with new meaning, "My country, tears of thee. Sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountainside, let freedom ring. And if America is to be a great nation, this must become true. And so let freedom ring. From the prodigious hilltops of New Hampshire, let freedom ring. From the mighty mountains of New York, let freedom ring. From the heightening Alleghanies of Pennsylvania, let freedom ring. From the snow-capped Rockies of Colorado, let freedom ring. From the curvaceous slopes of California. But not only that, let freedom ring from Stone Mountain of Georgia. Let freedom ring from Lookout Mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring, and when we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at.
Yep, guys, that was the video, and yeah. So as you can tell, I am a big fan of Martin Luther King Jr. I mean, who wouldn't be? It's Dr. King. So, on with that, I gotta tell the history of Dr. King Jr. Day. So, yeah. Or, yeah, Dr. King Jr. Day. So, Martin Luther King Jr. Day is a federal holiday in the United States, making the birthday of Martin Luther King Jr. It is observed on the third Monday of January each year. Born in 1929, his actual birthday is January 15th, so January 15th. That means, wait a minute. Today's the 17th. That means I should have done this video 2 days ago. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making faces at this point. So the holiday is similar to holidays set under the Uniform Monday Holiday Act. The earliest Monday for its holiday is January 15th, and the latest is January 21st. King was the chief spokesperson on nonviolent activists and civil rights movement, which we know that, which is racial discrimination in federal, state, and law. The campaign for a federal holiday in King's honor began soon after his assassination in 1968. President Ronald Reagan signed the holiday into law. In 1983. and it was first observed 3 years later. At first, some states registered observing the holiday as such, giving it alternative names or combining it with other holidays. It was officially observed in all 50 states for the first time in the year of 2000. All right. Oh yeah, adios, guys. And tomorrow will be Turtle Tuesday, where I give you some insight on my TMNT anime fan series. So, with other than that, and expecting that tomorrow, adios, amigos.